Sorry, what were your tyres on?
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
88.
After a whole stint?
Yep.
That's really low wear.
Oh, 85, sorry. Right, left. Left rear.
Yeah, that's good. I'm running for ages. See what mine are. Got 7 more laps if I'm lucky. Do you know what yours were on, JB?
He's wandered off.
Just realised what I was doing into the, that second hairpin in the infield. It's a habit I was getting into where I was turning before I would actually fully brake, so I was almost running the risk of running off at the edge of the corner. I think that's one of my concentration risk points. Welcome back, JB. Sean was asking before if you know what your tyre wear was after your first stint.
Lowest 88 on the rears.
Is in the most?
Yeah, that's the lowest percentage remaining. Yes, the wear looked pretty good. It's like a 5% difference between the outside and the inside. All around about 90 on average.
1 minute 34.41.
There's just no way I think I can save 24 easily.
I'm sure there'll be plenty of heavy lifting for GT3s on the infield.
Oh, that's a good point.
Actually, I think maybe tonight we could just chat about a couple of those tricky passing spots with GTs, because I've noticed a couple of sort of patterns and behaviours in the sessions I've done.
You cut that corner and got a slow down penalty.
So when we're all not driving, maybe let's have a little chat.
Simple. Send it.
Yeah, I think it should be alright because we'll be with higher rated GT3 drivers if GT3 is more popular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should make some sensible decisions, not like
it'll-
the open sessions we joined for practice before.
Yeah, it'll be much different. I think the combination of it'll be higher rated drivers and they'll all be much closer to each other, so you can kind of rely on them to all behave the same way for the most part. Like, there's obviously going to be outliers, but in the practice sessions, you get just every possible behavior from every person.
Yeah, true.
The one thing I will say about higher I rating guys, though, is that they are arrogant, right?
Yeah, can be impatient.
So I think, making decisive moves is always the way to go. Just commit, no matter which way you go.
Yeah, guys, reel in the arrogance.
Anyone above 2,000, 2,700. Anyone above that?
Yeah, they're fine.
I probably just included myself.
But even, I can't remember if it was in a practice session, it might have been in the race. During the Raw, someone was just like, said to someone, "Oh, look, mate, if you're going to go for it, just go for it. Don't sort of half commit like that." And it's true. Like, for both, if the person getting past, if you look like you're going to go for the move, they're going to sort of back out of it. And then if you don't go for the move, you both sort of sit there going, "You first, no, you first." It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like though you don't go for a pass, but you just find yourself braking that smidgen too late because he braked too early, and the pass that you weren't going to make is now sort of forced on you. All sorts of little.
Yeah, it's almost like if I've had the situation before in the bus stop where you do that, no, after you, and then before you know it, you're side by side in the bus stop and you're gritting teeth, right?
Yeah. Been there. I also had a situation where I had a group of 4 cars and the first 2 were battling each other. So they were too wide on the track and just having to sort of wedge my way through that lot without destroying their own battle.
Well, the oval is really handy for that because then you just go to the apron and everyone's gets scared shitless.
5, 6, 2.
Although I'm pretty worried about going on the apron in this car because I'd imagine the transition is not kind.
It's manageable, but it does get a wobble.
yeah, I think I would rather just lift than start trying to go down the apron.
I did that in the Raw with the GT4, was okay. But yeah, I had a GT4 behind me and 2 Mazdas in front of me, and there was just no way I would wait for them. curb's evil.
You got a slow car on the left.
I'm finding it easier to, rather than focusing on the curb and the second part of the bus stop, focusing on
Clear.
the first part, getting a little bit further left than I want to, that would be like the optimal line. And that force, like, once you've sort of set yourself up further to the left, then you're just going to be further away from the curb when you get into the second part of it. Because I think if you're focusing too much on the curb, then you're going to go towards the curb. It's like classic target fixation stuff. So I think focusing on the entry and knowing that, like, I need to enter and go further left, then turn back to the right helps me anyway.
My biggest problem is taking too much speed into the bus stop.
That's what's been good about the coasting part. It's helped with managing that speed a bit better for me.
Yeah, sort of. It helps me be much more consistent. If I'm trying to, like, pick the same braking point every time and I'm right on the limit, then it's going to be different. But when I'm coasting in, I can kind of, it smooths everything out. Every lap becomes much more similar to the previous lap.
Yeah.
Slow down. You got a penalty for cutting the course.
All right, that was a little too on the edge for the pit entry. Noted. All right, I made 24 laps.
80%.
You got 24. Nice.
Yeah.
So maybe with lifting with GT3s and stuff, maybe it is doable, but yeah.
I just don't think it's. I'm going to do a stint. I'm going to go out again now and see, try and actually figure out how much faster I am if I'm not saving quite so much. Also, like you, Tom, my rears are down to 80%, so it's quite a bit more wear than Dennis and GB.
Did you have any spins?
I didn't.
I did.
Actually, no, I did.
Yeah, you hit the
It's
thing in
fine
the
out
bus
at
stop.
the bus stop. Yeah. So that would have taken time
I
out.
think I had one or two.
Yeah, I only had one, so
I only had one, so it's the same as Dennis.
sorry, Tom, didn't realise you were right there.
Wasn't sure if you're going to gather it up or not.
Oh, in this case, when you gather it up, it's just so slow to get up to speed again.
Yeah, it bogs
It's like
down.
a diesel.
Really heavy.
Yeah, it does feel like that. I assume that's the traction control, obviously.
Turbo?
Apparently, I really nailed that bus stop. I was just trying to get it a clean line for Tom to get a draft on there, but yeah, 181k through the apex of that. It's the fastest I've been all night.
Take a really shallow line and in the first corner.
Yeah, I try and straight line it as much as possible.
Slow down. You got a penalty for cutting the course.
Certainly didn't nail it that time.
Looks spectacular, though.
It's really noticeable in the draft. It's really hard to turn in for the exit.
Bit dirty air on the nose.
Do you have your brake pedal dragging a little, Tom?
No?
Oh shit! Oh,
Sorry, I screwed up. Sorry.
man, I almost drilled you.
I went to lift off and I instinctively braked instead of just lifting off.
No, I've got my pedal input indicators on. I can't see any red.
You feel like you're getting too much draft effect.
No, I thought I saw his brake lights on, but
Oh,
maybe it's just the light reflection or whatever.
Everyone's picking on Tom. His ping's too high. He's holding his brakes. Leave the poor guy alone.
Got a brake the new guy in.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just hazing, that's all.
Plus, he's quicker than all of us. We got to bring him back down a peg.
Yeah, we'll be getting the pedals out soon anyway.
Yeah, it's like he stepped up his A game tonight. Probably hasn't been pushed from his previous teammates before, so he's probably a bit rusty on how to actually bring it. And then when he does finally bring it, we're all screwed.
Yeah, no, I'm enjoying it. It's good. Can't wait to see how we do in the race.
Yeah, the problem is you hype yourself up and then something shitty happens, right? That's out of our control.
All the
Yep.
prep.
Taken out first lap on the start. Some guy
That's-
spins, takes out half the field.
It was two years ago at Daytona. We did exactly the same thing. We had all this prep. We were all really quick. And we decided that, you know, we won't quali. We'll just start from the
Play
back.
it safe.
Yeah, and then the GT3 hits us from behind.
No way.
From behind.
From behind.
Or did he just totally lose it somewhere and steam into you?
Forgot
Well-
the brake.
Well, they braked at the normal brake marker without taking into account that there's 20
lap.
LMP2s in front of them.
Let's see. Oh no.
First lap, everyone's going to be cautious. Going to be slow.
Actually, were we driving GTE then, or maybe we were GTE?
One minute, 34.
Anyway, that left a bit of taste in our mouth. And then we backed it up with getting rear-ended by Team Milo in the fucking pit lane of Bathurst. Just ask Sam. He's traumatized by that.
Yeah,
In a
it's
pit
hard.
lane.
Hard to do the overtake on the inside of the bus stop, isn't it?
Yeah, you almost scare someone into letting you in there, and if they don't, then you're just fucked.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Traction control.
Yeah, but it's better than a wall.
Oh, yeah. Just induces that lazy spin.
Yeah, it makes it hard to get it back.
1 minute 34.438.
Just pushing too hard.
Waiting.
I'm finding him about 7/10 off my first run pace.
41.501.
What's the track temp now? What's the track
Oh,
temp?
yeah, 24.4.
Are you doing another run where you try and hit 24 laps?
Oh, I'm just doing my normal fuel saving. I don't think I'll hit 24 laps. I'm getting 3.136 for fuel mileage. So I think that's pretty okay, but I would need some help in my stint.
I'm driving without doing anywhere near as much fuel saving this time. I'll have to see if I hit 23. I'm still saving a little bit, but it is
Yeah.
much faster.
I'm doing the same.
I'm probably 3 to 5 tenths quicker than I was in my first stint, even though the track's a little bit hotter.
You just couldn't stand Tom being on top.
He'll get me back, I'm sure.
I'm loving this little rivalry.
1 minute 35.79. 1 minute 34.103.
Ah. Hold on now. Dreaded curb strikes again.
Yes, yes.
Minute 34.206. One minute 33.94.
Welcome to the 33s, Warwick.
Hmm.
'Is it because you got me behind you giving you a hurry up?
Nah, I'm not even looking.
On the neck, on the rears.
After 2.
Yep.
Okay.
I had 2 spins in that stint. One at the bus stop and another one at
1 minute
the second
33.7.
hairpin in the infield. So if you are going to get a speeding in pit lane, make sure it's on the entry.
Sorry, Dennis. What was your advice there about that? Why? Is there a difference?
Yeah, it costs less because you serve it at the stop as opposed to having to pit again.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty hard to get a speeding on the exit unless you accidentally
Right.
turn the limiter off.
Yeah, I think if you forget the limiter, that might be that'd be more likely, right?
It's part of that handover check, I guess. Exiting pit.
Remember, the pit lane exit has changed.
Check your limiters on.
Especially the graveyard shift.
Yeah, Hawken always picked up the graveyard shift and always ran out of fuel.
1 minute 33.955.
I bought some Red Bulls the other day in preparation.
Nice.
The young folk. Back in my day, we just popped some no-dos.
Medi Slim.
Put a pot of coffee on.
Coffee. That's the weak stuff.
So old-fashioned. Like a CRT monitor.
My favourite meme is the one of the kid who looks at the floppy disk and says, "Oh, you've actually got a 3D printout of the same icon."
I like that joke and I've heard it before. Oh, come on.
You'll have to slow down.
That wasn't a cut.
At work, we use database software called PG Admin for managing our database for that. And in one of the recent updates, they changed, like when you just like manually editing a table in the database, there was a save button that looked like a normal save button, the floppy disk, for like committing the changes. And then they updated the software, and I was like, where'd the save button? Like, they took away the save button. Why? How am I supposed to like commit my changes now? And they changed the icon of it. And I guess maybe along those lines of they're like, oh, this doesn't mean save to like people anymore. Is it
Yes, it
too
does.
old?
Next time you'll be telling me they don't hang up the phone anymore.
I mean, eventually, it won't even like it's still in our memories, and
That's not the point. It's the recognition
It
of
is.
that icon relates to a particular thing, right?
yeah, I guess over time though, if new apps don't necessarily use it, like now the icon, it took me fucking ages to find it, is the database icon, like the sort of cylinder shape with like an arrow pointing into it. It's like, you know, you're putting the data into the database, and I guess it's like that's
Stupid.
it's sort of a more direct representation rather than sort of something that's kind of abstract, like a floppy disk has nothing to do with committing data to the database.
Yeah, but what you'll learn over time, Sean, in IT, it's all about what the greater population think it represents, whether it's right or wrong.
Oh, sure. I mean, that's just like, that's language, right?
GIF.
It is. But
It's a GIF. It's not a GIF. It's a GIF file.
Actually, maybe that's what they should change the icons to, emotes. Or memes. Can you imagine having a meme as your safe icon?
Such a unigrad thing to do. Go, oh, that's stupid. I'm going to change it.
You know what? If there was like a clone button and you have Spider-Man pointing at Spider-Man, that'd be the perfect clone button.
That'd be like triplicate now.
But yeah, I've seen some real horror stories on programming horror. This one person completely coded in wingdings. All his real names were in wingdings.
No. Can't do that. Surely. The idea he wouldn't let you would.
I'll explain it to you later, mate.
I mean, I've seen code not in wingdings that's equally hard to read.
1 minute, 34.4.
Yeah, true. Yeah, sometimes you don't even need a foreign language.
Yeah.
I love that subreddit because people post their stuff on there, and some of it is really, oh my god. If then else statements, and then the return. If it is blah 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 equals true, then set to true or something like that. Something
Yeah.
stupid.
That's why.
Stay on the right.
Why did you go wide for?
In the bus stop.
Yes.
That's
Now
right. You're
was
gonna
the
clear me.
time.
Still there.
Yeah. Nearly 3/10 that.
1 minute, 33.561. Car right. Clear on the right.
Turns out we sort of take different braking lines into that corner.
I know, I thought you were going down the inside, so I sort of hung high and then you went back the other way. Oops. Oops.
I think I normally go down a little lower than you, but then I was worried I was going to hit you, so I sort of straightened up.
When I
No, I
take
had-
that shallower line though, I get a lot of push around the apex. I turn into the apex okay, but once I get to the apex, it just starts to sort of push, and I really lose the run. So I'm sort of going wider to sort of cut in and keep the line more on the exit.
Hmm.
Well, I'm just trying it at the moment, really. I'm not. Oops. Oh, shit.
I kind of followed your line, but then right in the middle of the bus stop, I just backed out of it because I saw I was going to follow you right onto that curb.
I'm finding a little bit of throttle sort of helping as opposed to sort of stomping on it.
To push you wide, to force the understeer.
More to help. I don't know. Turn it.
Settle the car, maybe.
I was going to say rotate it, but it's counter. Common sense. Can't hold the chicken.
Maybe to get the bite in the front, maybe.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. The sort of. Oh, only 5 seconds of optional repairs.
I've been doing laps with 3 gain and 3 slip. Feels a lot better than 6 and 6.
Is Is that with worn tyres or fresh?
Second stint, or at the end of my second stint, at least, all 3/4 of the way through.
So that's an in-car adjustment.
Yep,
3 and 3, you said.
3 and 3. Just feel a bit more in control, less like the car's trying to take over.
So the gain and slip.
Yep.
I'm going to be sideways out of every corner.
Yeah, I thought it took me a little bit of adjustment, but I think it's for the better. For me.
Oh. Yeah, I can definitely tell there's less traction control, which I guess, if you're not triggering it, is good.
Yeah, I was finding that there'd be a little bit of traction control in the middle of the corner, and then for a little bit would turn into a lot of it.
Just wondering what that will do to our wear.
Yeah, I feel like if you're triggering the traction control before and then now you've got less traction control, surely you're spinning the wheels more, right?
That's the theory.
Potentially.
Whether the game follows that.
I've done like 8/10 of this second stint on it. My loss was 80 to begin with. My rears were 80.
I find the run onto the oval is really tricky. The other corners feel good, but coming onto the oval, it just feels like it wants to slide out from under me.
With the new TC settings.
Yeah. I guess that's the corner where I'm relying on it. Just because it's quite bumpy as you exit and then as it transitions onto the oval as well. It's like there's just a lot of points where the car wants to lose traction.
Yeah,
To
I
me.
agree.
I think that's the point though, rather than the car bogging down on the traction control, you're using more of your foot as opposed to it just saying, hang on a minute, I need to get the traction. You definitely have to lighten the foot, change your style.
Yeah, and you guys are saying you're running third through the bus stop. I just realised before I've actually been running fourth this whole time, and now with these new changes, it's easier to run fourth in the bus stop with these changes. So it could be that maybe we use it for the certain corners.
Macros.
I use fourth through there, Dennis, as well.
Up that corner and got a slow down penalty.
Alright, just finished my stint, so I'll check my tyres. I think I had one spin, couple lockups. Lowest is 56.
That's the end of the second one.
25, isn't it?
Is that the end of your second stint?
Yep.
End of second. Yeah. Fronts are still up around 70, but both rears around about 55.
Yeah, I'm at 61. So that might hurt the tyres a lot, which is probably why they've put that setting up there.
I was 8% lower than you. 8% more wear on the first stint.
Oh, okay, well then that makes sense.
So I don't think it was necessarily more.
One minute 35.399.
Wow, I got into the traction control there, Tom.
Yeah.
That was wild from me.
Yeah, okay, so that stint I did like almost no saving. I was sort of lifting a little bit into the corners, but more just like for my own comfort than to save fuel. And I still hit 23 laps comfortably, and it was definitely quicker. Like I just wasn't, because I'm not coasting for 3 seconds before the big corners.
I saw some small gains, but it wasn't considerable for me. It wasn't that obvious. My fastest time with the, mind you, temperature's gone up, but I matched my fastest time, where I wasn't really worrying too much about saving.
I felt like I was, about 0.3 to half a second quicker. I think if you take into account the hotter track, definitely like half a second. Because it's 200 meters of coasting that I'm not doing every lap. And I'm only doing one less lap in this stint.
Did you get a slowdown, Dennis?
Yeah, I did.
One minute 33.996.
Yeah, the track's getting pretty hot, guys.
Are you guys on 3 stint-hold tires now, or did you change
I
tires?
am. Yeah.
I think it's pretty noticeable behind you, Dennis.
Yeah, I'm not having the. I'm losing a little bit of focus as well.
Slow down. You got a penalty for cutting the cord.
You done much quali prac?
Not really. Just drop the
Interested
fuel
to
out
see
and
what
drive
you can
fast.
do.
All right, you've twisted my arm.
1.95.
Oh, there goes my draft partner.
We should all do quali laps, and whoever does the fastest one gets to do quali in the race.
Feel sorry for the person that's starting. Oh, that's you, Sean.
Well, there's nothing that says the qualifier has to start the race.
No, I used to qualify for my old team, and then I'd put a 1800 driver at the front of a 3000 pack.
I can't.
It didn't.
Why though?
Didn't work.
I was
Yeah.
about to say, I don't know why people do it. I guess I can ask you, why did you do it?
I just do what I'm told, mate. I don't ask questions.
Like, Dennis and I have sort of talked about this before. Like, we don't even like qualifying at our own like maximum pace because then it just puts you under such pressure at the start of the race. I prefer to be like just a couple tenths off of what I can do, so that I don't have to push to keep up with the people around me. So
Yeah, you end up
being
putting
like
the pressure on the person in front of you rather
Yeah,
than
so
being
you're the
put under. Yeah,
it puts you in control. Like you're like I can go faster or slower. I'm in control rather than sort of being pushed by people. So I can't
then you
imagine
get-
like if I was in a field of like 6K drivers and somebody like qualified me up the front, I'd probably crash. Like I don't know why people would do that.
there's a reason why they're 1800, right? Because that's the field that
The track
they're
temperature is
used to
increasing.
driving
It's
with.
now 27 Celsius.
Oh, the scary ones, though, the really scary I-rating guys are the ones that are actually around the 2K mark, but they can race with the 3K guys. Because you know they're not going to finish your race.
Yeah.
Used to see them a lot in the skips when I was around 3.1, 3.2K. You'd see these guys that were 1800, 2200, and they were quick. They would quali well, but they wouldn't even last 3 laps.
Yeah.
I definitely remember that phase of my own iRacing career.
Yeah, it's amazing how much the Mazdas teach you.
Yeah, Mazdas and skips, they're both the same, just racecraft. And people bypass it, which I don't understand. Like, I know people go straight into GT3 as soon as they can, and thinking, wow,
Yeah.
that's not going to teach you racecraft at all.
I mean, I can understand why people do it, but like, yeah, they're missing out. I mean, because like, if you're playing, you know, Assetto Corsa, doing a bunch of GT3 driving, and you're like, I really like this, but I want to do it against other people, so I'm going to get on iRacing, then you kind of arrive being like, get this Mazda shit out of the way. I want to get back to the GT3s that I'm here for. I just want to race with other people.
Yeah. Yeah, because people, they generally move from doing Assetto Corsa and whatever, like you said. Big boy cars.
Instead of, well, I did get my A license straight away. I do remember doing that, but I still just race the skips primarily.
Or R Factor, JB. Remember? Oh, he's gone. Is
No,
he?
I'm sorry, I'm back. That sounded duck out. Yeah, what was that?
Some of it started in R Factor and NASCAR racing and GPL and been
Oh
racing
my
for
god,
10.
GPL.
10.
If you could keep the car on the track, you're a legend,
Oh.
right?
I started
man.
with Jeff Cramer's GP2.
Oh,
Actually,
I
no.
beat you.
It was
I
actually
actually did F1 GP.
Oh, actually, no.
Got the Monaco one? The Monaco. What's the I've still got the
No, I
most of
never
the
had that
boxes.
one.
Pit stop, wasn't it? The Monaco one, I think you're thinking of.
Monaco GP? I'll have to dig it out.
There was an early IndyCar one, Indy 500.
Oh, yeah. I've got
That was my
keyboard.
first go.
Keyboard.
Yeah, F1 GP keyboard, that was my first, and I used to join online leagues with my 24K modem.
I remember at the arcade there used to be around about the time of Sega and Daytona they started bringing the
Daytona USA.
yeah, but there was one there that I was hooked on, and it was like a Formula type of car, and all the graphics seemed far more superior to everything else.
Was it Laguna Seca?
Might have been, yeah.
There was one that I raced Mark Gave at Bathurst when he had the Sega sponsorship. Promptly beat him. That,
Nice work.
they were the Indy, it was a Sega game, arcade type, ones that you find at Time Zone and the like. And Sega had bought 10 to 15 of them to Bathurst.
Nice.
Still got that IndyCar game, Jay? Oh, no, actually. Because that was the one that was literally just Indianapolis, like it wasn't.
Yeah, Indy 500,
anything else.
just Indy 500, yeah.
Yeah,
And
I did play that.
And then Papyrus bought out IndyCar, or IndyCart. Was it Papyrus? I think it was, but yeah, it was Papyrus.
I got
that's iRacing now.
Yeah. Well, I remember that
Amazing where they started from.
Yep.
IndyCar 2, that was like a big revelation. Along with Jeff Cramer's GP3, I think. Did he have like a big
That
step
was a
up
good
on
one.
that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did leagues in that one too.
Yeah, in F1 GP there was a little bit of software because it was back before the internet was fast enough, so the leagues were just hot laps, and there was software loaded that would check if you cheated by going onto grass. So it was the off-track system before the off-track system, right?
The one that I remember in Warwick did the same was you do a whole race with the AI.
Offline, yeah. Well,
and
it's
you submit your
then
replay
you
file.
submit. Yep, I remember that as well.
I'm sure that was the Monaco F1 game. It wasn't at Monaco, that was just the name of it because they probably couldn't call it F1. Monaco GP or something.
There are a number of titles all at the time sort of doing similar things. For me, it was the GP series where I did that. And then GTR.
I didn't spend a lot of time in GTR.
But that was a big step up.
That was just the, wasn't it the R Factor engine rebranded, or was it on the...
It was before R Factor. I'm sure
GTR? Because it was a modding group that went out and raised some dollars and...
Oh, am I thinking NK 2003 then? Was that the next one in the...
That was an official Papyrus one.
Did GTR have the Nordschleife?
Yeah, I think...
I've still got it. You can get it on Steam.
I think GTR was like the first racing game I've played.
Yeah, I've still got it on Steam. I don't have it installed anymore, but it's still there as an installable option. I don't want to... It's a bit like going back to your childhood school, though. Everything seems so much smaller.
Yeah, it'd be rubbish.
Or it's torn down.
I wish I'd kept the all my GPL replays.
I remember in F1 GP I was top 10 in the world for the lap around Hockenheim.
Yeah, well done.
And the only reason I was top 10 because I've always been quick in these games, right? But for Hockenheim especially, I worked out what the top 25 were doing. They were going through, it's the old Hockenheim ring where it's that really flat
Big
out with the
long
3
one.
chicanes in the middle,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
And in the second chicane, you could actually take it in 6th gear. All you had to do was just straight line it.
Sounds like an exploit to me.
Sounds like cheating. I'm going to go back and alert the relevant authorities.
Yeah.
think
What was
the,
the GPL one where you submitted your world record? GPL rank. GPL rank?
Yeah.
And they'd track all that, and you'd have to send your replay in if you got top 10 or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, I remember having a look at my rank and
Negative rank, that was the big thing for GPL.
yeah,
Getting a
wishing
negative
for
rank.
a rank.
I basically gave up GPL once I got my negative rank. That was the Norwich life that killed me, as always.
I don't think I ever made a lap around there in GPL.
You would have had to get a negative rank. To get even just to get a rank, you had to have something a lap time on each track.
Sure, I guess I take that everything's slow. I just remember my first go at GPL at Watkins Glen,
Yes,
and I couldn't even get through the first couple of corners.
I started with a joystick. That was my first analog experience.
I guess
Steering wheels were a rich man's game.
Mad Cat steering wheel with an elastic band in the inside to simulate the forces.
That's high tech.
Yeah,
No, I had that for the
and rubber
PlayStation.
stoppers just to adhere to the desk, so it always popped up in the middle of something. and repairs on that one, it was just go to a millinery or whatever and get some more elastic.
You get a tougher, tighter elastic if you wanted better feedback.
Yeah. Or the old squash ball in the brake.
Pedal. Oh, those really poor, thin plastic pedals with a really terrible light spring behind it. You're just happy to have pedals. You didn't give a fucking about anything else.
Right side, clear on the right. Car on your left, clear on the left.
Yeah, the tyres at the end of stint 3 are pretty rubbish.
It's probably not worth going to stint 3.
I did have some spins in my earlier stints, so I think, well, in this
Maybe
temp,
once
probably
the-
not.
seconds off.
Maybe once the tracks rub it in and it's nighttime and stuff. But I think during the day, not worth it.
Because what's the time now compared to where we started?
It's 27
We started at 21.
and it's 11 a.m. time of day, which is 2 hours earlier than the race start. So the race start is going to be like the warmest time until the end of the race.
Okay, what's the track time? Race start?
1 p.m. is it? Pretty sure it's 1 p.m.
Yeah, but remember we got quali and warm
Yeah,
up.
it'll be like
stuff, so-
1:45. So I think we'll start double stinting and then probably just play it by ear as we see the wear get reduced. We can probably switch at some point. But it's only 22 seconds for the tires, so anything more than 1 second a lap lost time is slower than just getting fresh tires.
That makes sense.
So, Tom, you said you did a 3 stint, or was it you, Dennis? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm just got 2 laps to go and I'll finish.
Yeah, I'm 11 laps away from finishing my 3rd stint.
Ooh, I might be pitting.
Saw that.
I put my quali lap in. It's actually really hard to go faster. I feel like a low 33 was already quite a fast time. I gained most of my time on the oval, just higher top speed.
Not carrying that big fat ass around anymore.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like there's any obvious damage outside the car there, Dennis.
Yeah, it seems alright to me. I think I might be down on top speed, but
There's a bit of a bite taken out or a bend in the right rear sort of spoiler area.
an unintended consequence is I'm actually saving fuel, so I'll get 24 laps. And then I'm wondering if the saving of the fuel is from the new settings that Tom's suggested.
If you're waiting to get on the throttle because you've got no grip,
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, you could, yeah. Gentler on the throttle on corner exit. Did you pick up damage at some point, Dennis? Oh, yeah, on the back. It's very obvious.
Yeah.
You were like a good 15 k's an hour slower on the straight last lap.
Yeah, I copped the rear end damage on that last lap.
So clearly, Dennis, the tyres are not giving enough grip anymore.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah, I think we're a liability on track at this point. If I was around traffic. Yeah, I think if I was around traffic, it'd be dodgy, especially in any sort of draft.
Oh, we do have track state at 100%.
Yep.
Oh, I thought you would have set it low. I guess this is basically
the
sort of
end,
end of the race.
doesn't take that long unless they change it. It doesn't take long to get to 100%.
No, I think it's only a few hours.
Yeah, I got 3.2 crossing this line here of fuel.
This track just doesn't get that dark. Like, it doesn't look like some of the other tracks when they're at 100.
That's right. It doesn't at all.
So this this time in the race kind of simulates really the last few hours then.
Yeah.
Last 2 hours. Or thereabouts. Last 3.
Which is scary because they're pretty scary last couple of hours in this temperature.
Mm.
Oh, we should be used to it.
Yeah, I think we'll have our eye in by then.
Running around on autopilot.
I hope by the time we're 20 hours into a 24-hour race, we can adjust to a slightly warmer track.
Bold of you to assume your last 20 hours.
Mate.
Hey,
Not
we
the-
had a fantastic Spa 24 hours last year, so
That's all.
any 24 hours can be good.
I'm just thinking of my own experiences. I can't even do 12.
Who's got the last stint? Is it Tom?
What was that?
Who's doing the last stint? I can't remember. Or last stint.
I don't think it's me.
Yeah, I'm not
JB,
sure.
but-
Look at the spreadsheet again.
Whoever
I think
crashes.
Yeah. I think originally it was me, but that was when I was only feeling I could do 2 stints, so
Yeah, I gotta double check the spreadsheet again.
2 3-hour stints.
we're just triple stinting it's roughly 2 hours.
Yeah, they're only like 36-minute stints.
I was just wondering when you said stint, were you talking about fuel stints, JB, or
Yeah,
blocks
mate.
of
Yeah.
3?
Oh, blocks of
So you-
3.
So you're doing one block of 3 and you're out. Is that it?
Oh, my apologies. No, just we all just rotating through, by and large, through the race, 3 stints each. So I guess we do
are you
4 goes each.
Yeah, so you're doubling per driver. You're doing a double stint.
Triple stint.
Okay, so do we want to know what the Tyre Wear is?
Yeah, I guess I'm not finishing my stint.
What is it?
34%.
Yeah, I remember
So
from
I
last
had-
Thursday, when my tires were getting below 50% was when I started to feel like it just wasn't worth it anymore.
So I had 9 laps to go, and my lowest was 37%.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I think we can say 50% is like a good cutoff if we're at the start of a stint and we're gonna have to go below 50% during that stint. We should take new tires instead, which will probably be after 2 stints in the day at least.
So we're
We
looking
won't
at
know 50% though until we get into the pit lane.
Right, but we'll know from if we know we're taking 20% out each time and we started the previous stint at 70, we're probably coming in on 50 or something. We'll have a good idea.
If you're taking out 20 each stint, then you're gonna be 40 at the end of the last stint.
Yeah, so we'll only go 2 stints in that case.
Yeah.
If we can get it down to like 15%, then that's probably when we can go for 3.
definitely over the evening. That's going to happen.
Yeah, well, last Thursday when we were in the night time, I started my 4th stint, and the 4th stint was when it really was like shit.
Yeah.
I think I was still above 50% after the 3rd stint.
1 minute, 33.
Yeah, and I had a similar experience with the 3 stint night.
So
It was quite manageable all the way.
I've got the spreadsheet open, and I think our plan of starting with double stints that match, we'll each just use 2 stints of tire and then give it to the next person for the first cycle is probably correct.
Yep.
And then we're switching to 3 stints, which will probably triple stints, which will probably align with switching to triple stinting tires. And then it looks like you set up Dennis going back to double stinting for the last few stints.
Yeah, just so that we got equal stints each.
Right.
That's how I did that, yep.
Yep. And Dennis, you've got the final stint.
Oh, fuck off.
Well, it's saying Jay's got the final stint, but that's with 1 lap, so I'm sure that lap will go away. Or we'll stretch a couple stints out, so that won't be there. So currently, you have the final stint.
So you're saying we've got 1 lap worth of fuel to make up over the whole 24 hours?
Yeah. Think we can do it?
I think we might be able to cut that out.
What's that based on?
23 lap stints.
Okay.
And whatever lap times we've got in here, which are probably roughly correct, but...
So all we need to do is this 1 24-lap stint and we're good.
1 minute,
Or drive a bit slower.
0.172.
Yeah. Is there a fuel per lap on the dashboard in this car?
No. It's got an indicator of laps remaining.
There is something I was going to ask. I'm sure I understand what it means. Lap fuel on the right-hand side of the gear.
Yeah, that's the estimated remaining laps.
Oh, okay. Of course.
You guys have time to look at your dash?
I haven't even paid attention to that. It's so fucking obvious sitting here with a full tank.
I look at my dash all the time.
I don't even see my dash, so
Yeah.
I just see the rev lights at the top.
It's easier in VR.
I'll check the
Brake
last
valve?
lap.
Live
Dash.
level? Where? No.
You can check your engine voltage, battery voltage, which is really handy during the race.
Yeah.
Especially for a non-ERS deploying car, right?
Or one that I assume there's no damage to electrical systems built into.
Well, it's a simulator.
And, and they have oil temp, and if you've got damage to your engine and the temp's getting high, it will show and it will get high before it blows up. But usually if that's happening, you don't have any control. You can't change your driving to make it not happen. So the only really useful information is fuel, brake balance,
Yeah, and last
gear.
lap.
Oh yeah, last lap.
Gear's handy.
That's what you cruise for.
It must be really tough for them to work out what to put in game as far as physics is concerned, what not to put in game, because putting in things like locking up and then having that sort of mechanic where it locks up again would be should be fairly straightforward to program, but I can imagine everyone would just be so shitted off with the experience.
You mean like flat spotting?
Yeah.
I feel like
They-
I've seen a comment where they say they will bring flat spotting.
R-Factor's got flat spotting. The
Yeah.
video came out 10 years ago.
You say it's probably not that hard, but I imagine it's much more complicated than people probably think.
Yeah, but it's complicated to do everything that they've done so far. It's just
Yeah.
complicated is relative.
Yeah, it's always
For us, horrible. For them, yeah, day-to-day job.
well, yeah, but it also takes time. It's just a matter of what they're prioritizing, really. Like they could probably do
Right.
any of the individual features. It's just come at a cost of not doing something else.
Well, rain has really got to be the next big thing for
Yeah.
them, right?
They've even demoed it and stuff, and they don't demo shit until like it's really coming.
The demo was ages away, months ago.
Last year at
Yeah, but
Hungary.
they did the same
It
thing
was
with the
before the
damage
last
model,
update.
right?
But they haven't finished the damage model.
Yeah, well, there's
They've finished it on all the cars that matter.
Fuck
Yeah,
off.
true.
You're lucky you live in Queensland, mate.
Which car do you want it on? That's not on.
The V8 supercars,
Oh, why
the
does that
GT3
matter?
cars, the GTE cars.
Actually, GT3, that's probably one of the biggest ones.
Yeah.
Some of what interests me about the V8 supercars is they released that after the damage model.
Yeah, but they're probably working on them at the same time, so they would have started before the damage model was finished.
Looks like your car is
Didn't they
safe.
have it
You'll need
on
to
the
take it to
V8s and they
pit
took
lane.
it off because it was
Press the
just...
hold
Yeah,
reset
I
button
do
on
They've
recall.
done that on some cars.
Really?
They
I
did that
do
on
not
the Porsche
ever remember.
car
And they took it off because
because something wasn't working, I guess.
With the Porsche, it was because the rear wing would actually interlock with the car beside it.
Yeah.
oh nice.
You cut that corner and got a slow down penalty.
Is
all
that
about,
more net code than anything though?
half a second slower than my first stint in this weather.
You take fuel out like everyone else. I mean, not me. I mean, I haven't.
You absolutely have.
You said, everyone, let's go and do quali runs. Okay.
Yeah.
Dennis, you wanted to practice some driver changey stuff.
I can't be asked now.
Yeah, you can now. Can't rejoin as a different team, can you?
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can. I'll do some laps near someone if someone wants to just,
Yeah, see where they come out.
yeah. Bit of argy-bargy, bit of racing. I'm doing race start, so I gotta drive near some
Alright.
people.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll go and fill up my fuel and I'll give you some argy-bargy, Sean.
Alright, looks like we're all going out.
Hit party.
Yep. Come on, Sean.
Alright.
Oh, you're already out. Oh, it's Dennis,
Hang on.
sorry.
Stand by. Hang on.
Wait up, Tom. Looks like we're getting everyone.
We'll do a bit of processional stuff.
Just give me a tick. I'm just getting the gloves back on.
Good Raj. Are we going with race setup, obviously?
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he just blow past us on his quali set.
Yeah, I'm just like, you guys are slow. Oh, shit.
Let me
I'm
at
running
it.
out of fuel.
Let me at it.
I'm going to reset.
Yeah.
I don't know what would have been better. Telling you or watching you run out of fuel after 2 laps.
Going back to the pits.
Yeah.
Would have been pretty funny.
Alright. Okay.
You cut that corner.
Dennis, you got your gloves on?
Yeah, I'm good now.
Got your hat?
Yeah, and my tartan blanket.
Yeah.
On screen.
Your penalty. No, not in a bad way. No, I mean,
Just in the
Oh,
not in a good way.
There's a turn of phrase that you just don't want to have.
No.
In your vocabulary.
Unless you're a ZZ Top fan.
I'll be back in the middle of the pack a little, I think.
Stay on the right.
I'm pretty sure lap 1, turn 2 is where you start going too wide.
Or
You mean
wanna
lap one,
practice a
turn one?
rolling start? There's a comment there for it.
Oh,
Right,
I tell you what.
everyone will crash before the start-finish line.
Yep, I've already fucked.
Hang on, let's do this rolling start so Warwick can catch
Are
up.
we doing a rolling start? All right.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
What happens if I shortcut half the track? Will it get mad at me? Can
Yes.
someone
Yeah,
clear it?
black flag
Like,
you.
can you
Oh,
clear
I
it
guess
for me?
Dennis can.
No, still later.
You're all
Yeah,
admins, right? I'm
Oh,
not sure about
okay.
Warwick though.
that's what everybody
Yeah.
says.
Have you got the black flag work?
No, I had to turn. I couldn't wait for you to make a decision. I had to.
Yeah.
But okay, I'm ready
No.
to.
You know,
Yeah.
now that I'm. No, I had to take turn 1.
We're at the bus stop, so
Oh,
Back it up.
we can back right up. Just come to a stop for a sec.
You know now because I'm rushing. I'm gonna
Nah,
fuck up again.
we're in the bus stop. Don't go full speed into the bus stop.
You'll be right.
We're doing a rolling start anyway.
Okay, so Jay, you go second.
Mm-hmm.
Does the leader have the inside or the outside?
Inside.
Inside, I hope.
Inside.
Yeah. Because I was outside at restart. I was outside for the Raw.
It's
That McLaren
protestable.
was terrible off the line. Like, all the Porsches just blew past me at the start.
We're all in first gear, Warwick.
Oh man, I'm in 6th.
Don't kill us.
Trust me.
Yeah, I'm a professional.
All
I'll
right,
do this one.
everyone ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Jay's. Sorry, it's in Tom's hands.
Yeah.
Clear on the right.
Right side's clear. That's good.
All right, so I have to dive bomb to simulate the race start, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Clear on the right.
Try and make it 3 wide and go in the middle.
I mean, I'll be that guy. You're good. Sorry, I lost my brake marker.
Oh,
Car on your left. Clear.
Oh, don't start a race like that.
Yeah, that's not a good start shot. Did you touch the wall?
Yeah, I had a big crash. You guys can just go around and I'll join back in. I want to see what happened. I think I just touched that curb. The car just got really upset because I was on like a weird line.
oh, Tom.
It's amazing.
Been there, done that. Got
Oh,
t-shirt.
yeah. I went too far over the grass. I didn't just touch the curb, I touched the grass. Okay. Noted. Now I know.
That's why we practice.
Should we
Oh, DRS.
I can
What,
just
do you
join
have
in
to go
when you
No,
guys
well,
come in.
Tom's just dropped back behind.
Yeah, okay, let's drop back then.
Is he resetting to pit lane? Winner, chicken dinner!
Right.
Alright, I'm back.
Clear on the right.
He's back now.
We
I
good?
think I heard him say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Go good.
Coming off the final turn, Sean.
Yeah, I'm sitting at pit 8.
Still there.
Oh, he's going the apron. Oh my god. Oh, this is not going to end well.
39.77. Clear.
And that's how you drive like a retard.
Tom's taking a dive. Gotta hold it.
The outside line around that hairpin's actually better because you get a good run out here. Although Jay didn't quite make that work.
No, I could have.
I think I
could've
just
pushed
surprised him.
Oh,
You just
come
had to, I think I made you change your line a bit.
yeah, I thought you were gonna. Well, you were gonna send it, so
He's used to that. Having someone's dive bomb down there.
I'm send it shy. This fella I know.
May even drive a similar coloured car.
Yeah, similar colour.
It's been rumoured.
You're furious.
Yeah, I had a lot of wheel work happening there.
Whose wheel was that? Was that short?
We're just going for it. Right.
Yeah.
No, not as in
Take him
intentionally.
out. Yeah, you should though.
Minute 34.09.
Oh shit, I could be in trouble here.
Still there, hold
Uh-oh.
your line.
I see smoke.
Clear.
That might have been mine. It was probably JB's smoke though.
Oh, opportunistic JB.
Oh, good opportunity, mate. And I'm wise to Tom's tricks. Except I can get off the corner, right?
Yeah. Turn down
Alright,
the
this-
traction control.
Well, he's going to have to defend. Oh.
Are you guys running the reduced traction control settings still?
I
Yeah,
turn
I
mine
am.
back up.
Actually, no, I've still got them. It's probably why I'm sideways off those corners.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, because I'm struggling to get out of the corners as well as you guys.
What was the original setting? 8 and 5?
Yeah.
Yep. 5 slip, 8 gain.
That was wild, Sean. And I've cleared my slowdown.
Nice. You just tuck back into the slipstream. Gotta try and not lose these guys ahead. They're flying.
34.527.
So the question is, should you start with reduced traction control settings just to get the bite out of the corners, or should you run with them?
I don't feel like I like them. I'd have to practice more, but then I don't think I want a car that feels more difficult to drive over a long stint.
Yeah, I think it's you should drive with what you're comfortable with. I definitely feel a bit more confident with the lower, but that just means it's one extra thing to check during the race.
No, it's all good. We'll have a checklist, mate. So as
Yeah,
long as
run
it's on
whatever
our
you want.
checklist. Yep.
Still there, hold your line. Clear on the right.
The reason why I struggle with the bus stop is because I'm so used to fuel saving. I don't know how not to fuel save.
And I've got the same problem.
Oh, this is going to be 3 wide in turn 1 for sure.
No, I won't make it 3 wide.
Keep to the left.
He says.
Did he go
As
through
he
wide?
makes it for 3
Yeah.
wide, yeah, in the middle.
Oh my god, through the...
1 minute 34.506. Still there.
Maybe. I'm gonna send it.
Oh! You've got 2 wheels off the ground then.
Yeah,
Oh,
less
as long as he
resistance.
keeps 2 of them on the ground.
It's alright, it's a two-wheel drive car.
Well, traction control's getting a wind up.
He's breaking the slipstream.
In the draft.
JB's down the line. We'll get a train going down here, Daytona style.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, this could be in trouble. Yeah.
That's where he got flicked up, hit my bonnet, and just been bouncing straight up into the sky.
Working his top line.
Working the top.
Still there, hold your line. Clear.
Black flags all round. Oh, can you stop it?
Look at that lap timer, 32.5 from me.
Like you cut some sort of... Oh! This shiny mirror's not working.
Mate, you weren't even there yet.
Oh, I was there. Just felt sorry for you. You get one warning and that's it.
Actually, the problem with this car is that the wing mirrors are outside my field of view unless I'm turning my head. So when I'm just staring at the apex going into the corner, I can't see what's going on in my mirror. Thought I heard you on the inside then.
Oop, DRS.
I'm not feeling particularly quick against you guys.
Left side. Clear.
That's what he meant.
Wow, that's some serious draft.
Nice. You really took the bus stop well there, man.
Is it, you really got
Too wide.
Just trying to work out where the braking point is, though, is really difficult.
All that extra top speed, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go for that.
Totally forgot where my braking marker was then.
If there's as many people registered for this as there was for the Raw, it's going to be a pretty intense race because everyone was so closely matched in that race, and the draft just helps you stay stuck together. I reckon we're going to spend quite a lot of time in a train.
Definitely your first stint.
Just keeping the focus up with this sort of battling.
This was the whole Raw for me.
Yeah, I'd be happy with some downtime of just some solo. No one around me for a bit.
That's
I'm
the red one.
redlining in sixth.
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah, my bad.
Oh, good. I definitely don't. I definitely don't belong in the front of that pack.
Damn.
Should we pit party?
Yeah.
I think so. Oh yeah, my steering's damaged, I think. Or maybe I'm just not driving well.
Yeah, I guess I have to keep an eye on that. You braked a couple car lengths earlier than I thought.
Oh, that's why you went that way. The
And
rest of us did all right to avoid all that.
I can't believe I didn't get any contact.
yeah, Dennis's braking point would have caught me out too. Looking at that.
Okay, so you guys are braking earlier. I normally brake. Sorry, what do I call lift into there, lift and coast.
Yeah. well.
You did well.
On my own, just like turning race laps, I'm sort of a bit more timid, but like in that fight where everyone was going flat out, I'm definitely pushing it a bit deeper than that.
Yeah, so see the yellow, I don't know, whatever you call it, Marshall
Yeah.
box or whatever? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just after that. That's my breaking point.
Fuck,
Yeah,
just
I'm just
after
before that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just after it when I'm pushing.
Otherwise, I'm locking front wheels.
Like, not far after it, but just after it.
Yeah, just
So we're talking
holding out.
millimeters there, right? Because I'm just before it.
You were a couple car lengths before it.
Yeah, I think, I would say you're a couple car lengths before, not millimeters.
Oh, no, you're right.
At 300 k's or whatever you're doing into there, that's a couple of millimeters.
Oh, no, you're right. I'm actually at the 100 meter. Yeah, okay. Oh, you know what I've done, guys? I've actually braked where I lift.
Yeah, I was going to
Okay.
say it looked like that lift point.
So I apologise. Completely my fault.
It's
That's
also
because you
hard.
started
I'm still
carrying more
in the
speed
team.
through.
Yeah, you can stay. You can stay. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, but also, Dennis, when you're defending on the inside into there, it's really hard because you can't go too late or you're going to drift wide.
Yes, I drifted
think-
wide on Tom earlier too.
There's a bit of like commitment where you can kind of, if you push it deeper, you can run out to the edge because you'll be deeper into the corner than the car on the outside, and you'll be in front of them, and they kind of just have to get behind you. But there's a little bit of risk involved in that.
Liz,
but
they
if
either bail or they get hit.
Yeah. Whereas,
And
because I remember from the Raw when I was trying to take that inside, or no, when I was trying to take the outside line to overtake people, if that person on the inside just sort of kept it tied in on the inside and a little bit cautious, I just couldn't get around them. Like, you can't pass on the outside without being way quicker than someone.
You were so lucky, Jay, that I didn't hold my brake at all when I got collected.
Yeah. I thought for a minute I'm going to sail between you, and then of course your momentum drifted to the right.
I've seen the same accident happen, but the guy on the inside gets pushed into the wall, into that tyre barrier when that wall was on the inside. That's just race ending, right?
Are we going to do a re-rolling start?
Oh, yeah. I'd be keen for that.
Yeah, I'll go down the back this time.
Okay, well, when
Preferably behind Dennis.
No, you want to be in front of me, man. Trust me.
oh shit, you guys are on the track.
Yeah, we're on the back straight.
Bus stop.
All right.
That one
You might
gets
need
you.
to slow down, Tom. You're going to beat them.
Oh no, I'll get disqualified if I do that.
Yeah.
Are you guys sitting and waiting?
Yes.
Oh,
Come on, Jay. Move it.
God damn.
No, I was just going to roll out when you came past. Sorry, I didn't realise.
Good rolling start.
You know how we had that little reminder? You guys go. Don't worry about me.
No, we need people for a rolling start.
All right.
No, you got a speeding fine.
Yeah.
Speeding fine? Speeding.
Yes.
Issue.
Okay, well, just smoke them if you got them.
I wish the head in the sim animated with VR. We could
Actually,
look
that
at
would
each
be
other.
Cool. That would be cool.
Would be cool.
Where are you sitting, guys? Are you in the bus stop or just before it?
Just
Before it.
We're off track.
I wish heads turned with VR because I'd
Yeah, that's
probably
what I was
just
just
look at
saying.
each other.
Auntie Phil?
I don't get that.
I do like when you stop occasionally. There's so much detail on some of the newer cars on the inside. VR's the best.
Oh, Sean, am I looking at you? Because I'm looking left.
Go, boys. Go, go, go. Go, 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 go,
Oh,
go.
fuck.
Whoever pulled up next to me just like turned my wheel.
Yeah, I think I
sorry.
just clipped you as I was driving away, but
Car on your left.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure. I had a
I think it's
car
alright.
attack, but I think it was netcode.
alright. I'm gonna.
Oh, I
guess
don't want to be the front of this queue.
Right side.
Tom,
Sure you do.
go in front of me.
Clear on the right.
Oh, Dennis.
I mean, I'm probably not going to be starting at the front of the pack, but
Oh no, you definitely
I'll
will.
practice.
Definitely. Not with that attitude.
Let me
Wait.
know when everyone's ready.
Let me do some
Yeah,
typical.
we're in single
Let me-
file.
let me-
apparently.
Let me do some
Double file,
typical
isn't it?
shenanigans.
Still there, hold the line.
Okay, we're ready.
On the right.
When you're ready, Sean.
Keep to the left.
Oh, there's Sean's on pole.
Clear on the right.
Oh, I missed that.
Anyone up there? No? Okay, good.
That's definitely earlier than it will be in the race, but I didn't want to wait.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, you have the option. in the
Oh, get
race.
a box
Sean
in.
is on pole.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah, I
move
guess you
up.
can pack it up.
Still there, hold your line.
Oh, Good.
Still there, hold your line. Clear.
Oh, I gotta send it now.
Yeah, my bad. Keep
What
going.
happened?
I tried to get too much around the inside. Clocked myself.
Did you hit a curb? Was it a
Me
curb?
just
Yeah,
around
it
next
was
time.
it was the curb on the inside.
Yeah, I hit the curb on the other side. I'm like, oh shit, that's a lock wheel. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble.
Oh, you and me both.
Clear.
Making easy spots here.
That could very well be how it goes. Oh, for fuck's sake.
I mean, if I'm doing this on my last stint, then yeah, awesome.
Be nice, yeah.
Yeah,
just
I'd
gonna
hate to be the
throw my
guy
lot.
that made it to 23 and a bit hours and then kills the car, right?
You cut that corner.
I'm gonna
Slow
join
down
the
penalty.
losers queue.
Yeah, mate.
Oh,
Oh, damn it, I gotta slow down for that. Oh, actually, I'm an admin.
I just hit
Make
that
sure
curb.
we pull out in front of Sean.
Now I gotta make sure I don't click the wrong one. How do I clear
Well,
You
the
go.
penalties? There we
you
go.
can slow down. I'd lost a whole bunch of time anyway.
We'll
I
go
think
in
I
front.
got damage.
Right side. Clear.
That's right, you guys fight for position back there.
Fight and stay on the track.
Even with the higher traction control settings, like I'm still managing the rear slip on these corner exits. Like I feel like I'm driving the whole corner exit with the car slightly askew. Just
Yeah,
trying
the
to
track
balance
temp is
that.
29.4 now, so
Geez, you guys really got slower in the last corner.
Oh,
easy
tell me when the braking marker's coming up. Yeah, I can't quite.
yeah, break.
When the red lights come on in front of you.
With my reflexes, that might be a little bit slow.
You got a penalty. Cutting the corner. Left
Hey,
side.
Sean, can you remove a flag for me?
Still there.
Oh shit!
Oh no! Oh, how did you two save that?
I don't know. I got a big bump when I wasn't expecting it at all.
Because you're not
Well,
sorting
you
a
were good.
penalty.
Well, apparently I'm good. It's gone. Thanks, mate.
Cool.
Clear.
Oh my god.
Left side. Go right. Clear.
Yeah.
It's actually put your time on the standings, Jamie. 30.6.
Oh man,
It's amazing.
I'm fucking elite.
I guess you're qualifying.
So where do you break there, Tom?
Nah, that was late.
Yeah, I was going to say, because if I break later than that, then I'm over the edge. So we're starting to think that you got some sort of voodoo braking technique that I don't know about.
I've got,
Good
Alright, this practice one run went better, so I guess lesson is start from the front.
Yeah, you dictate that.
that'll do
It
it.
only went better for you, actually.
Slow car.
Until then.
You got a slow car on the right.
Ah,
Make sure
that's
you
the problem
The
with
gear?
talking about.
slow down. Let the time go.
Okay, back to the pits.
Your car has too much damage. We've got to fix it.
Oh, the dreaded meatball flag.
I've been called in by the stewards.
Yeah, I fucking bet so's Sean.
Those bloody stewards.
All right.
Oh dear. Well, I think I'm toast, guys.
Oh, it's just the best
Alright.
fun I've ever had.
Well, Tom's off. Tom's gone.
He's
Waiting
rocking
around
it.
for anybody.
You done, Dennis?
I am, guys. It's 11:15 for me.
Oh shit.
Oof. Yep. It's a good night.
That must mean it's 11:15 for me.
You in
Sydney.
Oh, you're in Sydney. Okay.
Well,
Well, you're not really in Sydney.
no, I normally call it North Canberra because it's about an hour southwest of Sydney, out in Bogan territory.
Fair enough.
Out near Oran Park, actually.
Nice.
Well, it
How
was
much
when it
is
was
one of
there.
how much is one of those apartments now?
Oh, they're all. I'm streaming. I won't say. Minority group type, cheaper housing out there. I want to block. Well, it's not quarter acre, but out across the road we've got paddocks and cows across from our estate.
Estate, fancy.
Well, whatever you want to call it, suburb. It's not quite a suburb. It's more of a.
Yeah, it's like Melbourne where they call them estates, but really all it is just a chunk of houses in one central area that they call a community, right?
Yeah, it's when a developer buys a certain pocket of land and develops in that particular area.
Yeah.
It's not like a gated community or anything. It's just.
No, it's a very common name in the UK, and it tends to be, sort of lower middle class
Easy, big
type
fella.
of name in the UK. It's for the the povos.
It's improving. It's
Yeah, what do they
improving.
call?
Do you want to just pause for a second and swap shoes?
Just has to remove that foot first before the other foot will fit.
Go on, can you get your black flag clearing hand ready?
Well, for the bus stop.
He's got a clear
Either that or wait up for me.
I think that the repair bill, Dennis, is going to be a bit high after this session.
Hey, you're in my team car.
Oh, that's right.
I have to fit that bill.
That's right.
No problems. Okay, gents, well, I'll leave you guys to it, but thanks for coming along, and I'll see you on Saturday if I don't see you tomorrow.
Thanks for the hugs,
Cool.
mate.
Yeah, we'll be good.
Yeah.
Okay, see you soon.
There,
Well, that's got to be a slow down.
They see you come to court. Slow down, give us a time
He is, mate.
Did that clear it?
Still there.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's perfect. I'm just going to escort this car up high.
Yeah, get out of it. Oh, side draft.
Oh, did you? What? Yeah, look at that.
Oh, we've
No.
we've caught Tom by 20-something seconds.
Oh, mate, we're just that leap.
5, clear.
I'm surprised you didn't get past me by going through the bus stop.
Oh, I lifted.
Picked up behind me.
Oh, shit, it's wide. I wonder about Chief.
I'll follow him.
I'll follow.
Just knock one of those guys out.
Clear on the right.
Yep, DRS. Oh, come on, that wasn't.
Ah,
Got a slow down penalty.
thought it was a bit.
Yeah,
Must have been on the edge.
Did you go
that's
slow
right.
down?
Yeah, I did. I
Yeah.
thought I was tucked right up under your wing, but I had
Pretty
a
much followed Sean's line, but just enough.
slide.
Stay on the right.
Gives me free rein
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Until you clear a slow down. Tank slapper.
Pro tip.
Hey.
30 degrees track now.
You feel it
That's what
too.
number?
This feels a bit slippery. I think you might need to get that clear black flag button again.
Yeah, go on. I'll see if I can hit anyone this time.
Oh, I gotta slow down that time.
Actually, I'll go a bit of a slowdown too.
I
Oh,
know that.
jeez.
Need to get out of Sean's draft. Oh, thanks, mate.
No worries. Gotta keep you in front of work.
Hey!
Oh, I don't need any lousy cheat codes for that, mate.
Yeah, he does.
I'm a little bit off my optimal now.
What, just in the last sector?
Yeah, mate. It's like I'm doing fine until then.
I'm really nailing this bus stop, but man, I'm still 7 seconds down.
Taily there, Sean.
Yeah, a little bit deep.
Always such a hard corner when you're behind somebody there.
Right, now everybody do the bus stop right.
Yes, yeah.
To the bus stop.
Do the bus stop, indeed.
To the bus stop. Not the bus stop that's the problem, it's the...
Thanks, Chief.
Give me a compliment.
He said I'm
No,
quickest overall.
He must have been getting a coffee when he saw how.
Yeah, you got back and saw the time machine. He's like, oh, jeez.
Oh man, awesome! Those last setup changes we did really paid off.
I knew if I just gave him enough shit to pick up his game, he'd do it.
Yeah, the tough love paid off.
Oh, dropped down to first at the wrong time.
Changed line.
Oh, Tom.
I'm going to blame Tom.
I am too.
Yeah, it'd probably be easy if you made us admins, so we can clear our own way.
Oh, it's getting... I'm missing the braking point in the hotter weather.
Yeah, it's a little bit early, like the tiniest bit.
Yeah.
You can't brake any harder, it just makes it worse.
Yeah. Like the corner speed and stuff, I feel like it just feels more natural to adapt to, but if you're just hitting the same braking point, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Slow down. You got a penalty for cutting the course.
I reckon just holding the inside line here is the way to go. Oh geez, that overspeed though. Holy crap.
Do you have damage?
No.
Holy crap. Even cutting the bus stop didn't help me catch you guys.
Do you need clearing?
Alright, Mr. Admin. Yeah, just hold it. I'll do another one.
You definitely hit a bit of a wall though. It's like when you pulled out, you were miles quicker than me, but I managed to sort of just keep the nose of my car.
Oh shit, you're right there.
Jesus.
I actually thought you'd gone,
It's one
you'd
way.
gone through already.
Engine trouble.
I thought you'd gone through, and I looked down at my deltas to see how far I missed you. It's like -1. I'm like, oh shit.
I was so busy thinking about how turn 1 went. I was just like, oh wait, there's a car in front of me.
That shortcut actually picks up a lot more time than I thought it did. I'm like, where the fuck did you guys go?
Oh my god.
Oh dear.
Hang on. Oh, that's disappointing.
What? Gee. Get called to the steward's room for your cheating.
Well, I tried to give you a black flag, but it told me that I could only do that in race conditions.
I'll give you something to give me a black flag for.
Tom, you're not coming out?
Oh, yep, yeah, I am.
Okay, hold on.
Just exiting now.
Hang on.
There's a crash
What?
waiting to happen.
What's this disqualify button do?
Remove from race.
Yeah.
Alright, we're ready. Okay. Unless we want to do the rolling start back at the start.
And ready for rolling start now.
Might have broken a little early. I broke formation.
3 wide, another chicane.
Possibly
Yeah,
go
sure.
wrong.
This is where VR could really come in handy.
Clear.
Whoa!
Oh, someone's gone.
Oh.
That looked like it hurt.
That was a big one.
Yeah, I thought that you might have pulled that one
Left side.
up a little bit somehow.
Still
Well, I
there.
wasn't going that far
Clear.
through the
Clear on the right.
thing. I just got the line completely wrong.
Good party?
Yeah, pit party. All right.
You cut that corner and got a slow down penalty.
Man, leaning on that traction control.
Well, I wasn't doing it. It just let me slide the car.
Mine was just-
Did you lift there, Tom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Felt sorry for us. Oh, that's a slowdown.
Give up that time. Go on your left. Keep to the right. Clear.
You got one?
Yeah, 0.3. 0.2. 0.2. Oh, it magically disappeared. Look at you.
Made the name.
Oh my god.
Left side. Clear.
You broke half a smidgen
Oh,
earlier than I
Jesus.
did.
I lost way more time doing that than I thought.
Fucking hell, every lap.
Slow down and give up that time.
Okay, slow down again.
Yep. Jay.
You know, you doing it, Sean?
You can do it. So then that gives me more of a chance to get past you.
That's what I thought. But Tom's put on the block. The big block move.
1 minute 34.62.
I was trying to give Sean the toe. Sorry.
There's damage.
Oh.
What happened? Oh.
I turned in on Warwick.
Oh.
Had nothing to do with me dive bombing and sticking my nose down there. At all. Fair move.
So Tom's just being polite.
Yep.
No, I think you had that apex. I just didn't look.
Oh, Debbie's out. Oh.
Dun, dun. Oh, the gap's just a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Or is it?
He's having a dive.
They're gonna crash their car before they even get to us. They did.
I had a feeling that might happen.
Are you guys in one piece?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're fine. We just backed off. Sean had a little
Yeah, I just backed off.
excursion. Yeah.
You waited.
All I did was just wait for you to hit the brakes, and then I hit the brakes, but obviously you were already pushing it late, and I was just way too late.
Get to first, come on.
Lucky Carl tires.
Oh, that was shipping.
I'm trapped.
Not
These cars are pretty stable.
Car on your left.
Oh shit, I got a break at some point, I forgot.
Clear.
Oh,
It's alright.
Oh, Tom just went, I'm out, I'm getting out of this.
Yeah, I'll just wait for them to all crash into a wall.
Yeah, not too much speed.
where are you going?
Give us both the draft.
I know that's what it feels like.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Clear on the left. Left side. Keep to the right.
Oh shit, there's a car there.
Keep to the right. Clear. Car on your
Where'd you
left.
go? Straight off. Oh, you're there. I thought you'd gone off the track or something.
I mean, I did, but that's two different cars I've hit in the same corner in 2 laps.
I thought you were gone, and then
I mean, I
last minute
was.
yeah.
Oh.
So I'm learning that when I go aggressive at turn 1, I go too deep, basically every time.
And that's why I try that wider line.
I think in the race, if I'm passing people there, I need to keep that in check.
Yeah, in fact, it seems to be easier to just back it up a little bit more and let the other guy outbrake himself.
Yep, I think
Yeah.
That's how it usually goes.
Yeah, got some.
I think you should be the ideal distance behind me, though, Warwick.
Yeah, I've got damage or something because I'm stuck at point. Oh yeah, point 4. There we go.
Maybe
taking a
just
long
temp
time.
Too far back.
Now it's still coming in. I still think there's something not happy about this, but someone else might get this.
1 minute 35.415. Car right. Clear on the right. Right side.
Whoa, slices! And dice! Oh!
Oh, bit of rubby.
Clear. Right side. Clear on the
Rubber's
right.
racing boys.
Called motor racing. We went car racing.
Well, Massey won't be.
Probably not next year, no.
Car on your left. Stay on the right.
Oh,
Fly around, we went round.
he did. I think that's too many bits of damage for me.
I am being deliberately aggressive, but
No, it's good. I think we should all be doing that.
yeah, I
It's,
thought that was the point.
This is probably the best bit of racing.
I don't normally
Get it out
drive
the
like this.
system.
Just
No.
FYI, I really don't.
All right, well, let's change tack then and finish it off with maybe something a little more processional.
That's it. Well,
like you're in the
more-
race and you're just taking care, and maybe you see it as an opportunity to save some fuel or something.
Yeah, it's not white flag last lap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's simulate middle of the race or something.
How about just normal week to week racing?
Yeah.
Because otherwise you
That's
just
what
pull
we've been
over.
doing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's true that. Yeah. I tried the GTE race. I got taken out before the finish line to start the race before the green flag at Le Mans.
Just going out the pits.
Back up a little bit for JB. Just a
Be a
second or
t-shirt.
so.
It sounds like a hashtag. Back it up for JP.
I think we're good.
Okay, go. Yeah.
We're good.
I always suffer here on cold tires.
It said processional, don't just stop.
No, I can't. I'm cold tired. Back position is everything. Oh, I can rotate in the middle.
You recovered for the exit though. Like your exit speed wasn't too bad. You just lost a bit of time in the middle.
Maybe that's just the cold tyres. I thought I took it really easy going in. Oh, that's cheating. Look at him.
Still there.
Now I'm going to send it for that for giving the other bloke that.
Clear on the right. Car right. Clear on the right.
I feel like we should be doing a commentary back to Neil Crompton while we're doing this.
Who?
Oh my god, you did
Oh,
not.
I want to see Sean. Neil Crompton, Supercar commentator.
Never heard of him.
Never heard of him. Liar.
She definitely got a way better drive out of that corner than I did, Tom.
Oh no! Oh man!
Oh.
I didn't see that it was too late. That's scary for the race. Isn't it?
Yeah. Because like Tom seemed totally fine there until he wasn't, and there was no time to react to that.
No time.
Was that me having a moment on the curb, Tom?
No, Tom had his own moment.
No. Yeah, I was half a tyre width too far on that curve.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bugger all. Amazing.
Just touched it. It's crazy as well because you're watching like Warwick has nailed it. Like he is millimeter perfect, not touching it, and you're like 5 centimeters further to the right than him, and that's in the wall.
Wow.
Sounds like something Crompton would say. And that's in the wall.
Who?
God,
I'm pretty sure you guys are just making stuff up now.
Yeah, you're just putting words together.
Why does your car look lower than mine?
It's just slightly cooler. Your tyres look a little bit cubic when you pulled up alongside me then.
That's your settings.
Car detail, obviously, for opponents' cars. Now I'm in fade.
I think I'll call it.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
me too.
Yeah, I think that'll probably be enough. Yep.
Midnight or something.
Yeah, something stupid like that for you anyway.
Yeah. Oh, that hurt. That was cool.
So what have we got? Saturday.
Yep.
What time are you getting on, Sean? You're starting and qualifying them. What
Yeah.
time are you thinking of?
7:30, I guess, because I think it's 8 a.m. the session starts.
So what does that make it? 9 for Sydney folks?
Yep.
Hey, remind me with the changes to the registration process. I know it's probably been ages now. But
Yeah, don't you all have to? You all have to join before the race start, don't you?
No, so one person can register the team and then select all of the drivers for the team, and that's sort of what used to be like everyone had to get on and register. Now you don't have to be there before the race, but the person registering the team has to put you in the team before the start of the race.
Alright,
Yes.
cool. How does spotters work then?
I think anyone can join as a spotter at any point.
Okay.
as long as I guess it'll be passworded, but
Is it alright if I join as a spotter? Not that I'm going to click spot or anything, but
you just come.
Why not just spectate then?
I can't see the chat and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. I guess so.
Yeah, I can't see why not.
Yeah, no one else will be. It's not like you're taking up a slot or anything, is it?
Well, that's what
If anyone does anyone use the in iRacing spotter?
No.
Oh, no,
No.
and it'll only stop it if I click start spotting. So I can join as a spotter, not click start spotting, and that won't affect your in-game spotter.
Okay. Yeah, I think that'll be the only caveat. But if that's not an issue, then I can't see an issue.
Do you guys, Sean, probably primarily, and Tom, at you, but will you be using crew chief during the race?
Yeah, I will be.
Yeah. Only because
Just-
I'm used to using it as the spotter, so I'll just leave it on.
Just for the clear right, that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Until on like blue flags, like tells you when someone's coming up
Yeah.
behind you.
Because
Yeah,
I mean, all the garage stuff will be done by whoever's
Yeah.
sitting as the engineer. Or
Was it the
whatever.
incoming driver? Is that still the rule?
Yeah, I think
Rule of
typically
thumb.
Well,
Yeah.
over 24 hours, I'm sure we're not all going to be sitting here for that duration. So
No.
I guess there'll always be two of us at a time.
Ideally. There might be a few hours during the middle of the night where that's not true. We'll see.
Oh,
Particularly, triple stinting.
the next driver should be on that. Oh, yeah, triple stint, I suppose. You'd like to at least.
What do you-
Yeah.
But what are you going to do? I mean, 2 o'clock in the morning, you got 2 hours at your disposal to go and do something else. Sleep, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I personally don't mind a bit of time when like no one else is on. It's fine. But if it's like 2 straight hours on your own, it can get a bit. It gets really easy to lose focus.
Yes.
Yeah, I found last time I have to sort of mute all the chat.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I
Otherwise
have
it's
to
too
too.
distracting for me.
Because I can't lap with all the chat either. So that's part of the reason why I
It
struggle.
slows me down. Yeah, because I'm listening, so it slows me down.
How do you feel about chatter, Tom? Tom?
As long as I'm not, like in a pack.
Hmm.
If I'm just lapping, yeah, I can chat hold a conversation. But as soon as I get into a pack, it's a bit different.
Yeah. I think generally,
usually
at
if
least-
people are watching, then everyone sort of shuts up anyway. They want to see what
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah. I think I don't mind some, but I think when I'm in the thing, like I try and be fairly conscious of like not just making
Having
a
a random
bunch of
conversation.
noise. Yeah. So just keep it just moderate, not just constant, because that can just be a bit much. And like you say, sort of paying attention to what's going on so you can shut up when you need to.
Yeah, we're like with our other team, like we had guys that were different. Like we pretty much all had to leave the Discord when one driver was in, and then others it was fine. And some wanted to know strategy, others didn't. They just wanted to do their own thing. So
yeah, I think it's reasonable. I mean,
yeah.
I wouldn't ask everyone to leave. I have my like mute
button
and
in
deafen
that.
button, and it's like
Yeah.
if I'm racing and there's too much chat, I'll just hit that and I'll just be out of it, and then
That's right, because you still have
You
the
guys will
in-game
just-
chat to talk to your driver for strat.
Yeah,
way.
that was my preference. Just contact me via in-game. Contact me via chat, and I'll mute Discord.